Welcome back. It's time to focus once again on your money. It's Wealth Wednesday. To my left is Neil Mardian, an investment advisor with TD Wealth, and you're here to discuss the sell in May and go away time of year. Now, tell me about some of the psychological mistakes that investors make.
Well, you know, it's the springtime and everybody's having fun outside, and who wants to think about a portfolio, right? So there is some adage to the sell in May and go away philosophy a little bit. There's been many publications written about it if you want to Google it and kind of understand a little bit about what the philosophy is. It's kind of, you kind of change your portfolio, maybe put it to cash, and then come back again in the November range. There is some statistical analysis that does show that that is maybe possibly profitable. Obviously that's a big drastic change in a portfolio, but it is something to at least maybe discuss with your advisor and with your financial professional. But again, the real keys to investing is making sure you keep emotions out of it. Emotions, emotions, emotions. People get very wrapped up in the media and the news and what's on social, and it's really important to kind of keep your emotions in check. Make sure you try to take an analytical viewpoint if possible, and really just focus on actually concrete news. Even talk about some balance sheets, maybe even talk about like some sales trends or some revenue numbers and expense numbers of companies, and really just kind of step away. Even in May, that's kind of the good part, is just to step away, debrief a little bit, decompress, and really just kind of take a breather.
What is your first tip or best advice to make investing more successful?
Well, the big one is avoid market timing. How many times do I hear, oh, I've got a hunch, or I know this is coming, or this has to be the next right move in investing. All the media is saying this, all the signs are pointing to this. Interest rates have to be going down here now immediately. It doesn't have to be. Again, when everybody's on one side of the bus, be careful, because typically it's the other side that kind of sometimes comes up the middle. So avoid that market timing, and avoid thinking that you kind of know everything about the investing world. As soon as you think it's certain, it's typically very uncertain. So the ego side of investing is something very important to keep in mind and keep in check, and really run it through your advisor. Run through your crazy thoughts or your very concrete thoughts on things, and let's hear the other side of the equation, or the other side of the story too.
Now, what are some other mistakes you've seen so far in your career?
Well, like I said, the markets are very unpredictable. So make sure you temper your emotions and temper your expectations of kind of what's coming next. Make sure you definitely look longer term. Don't just focus in on the moment or in the next few weeks or the next few months. You got to take a longer term vision with your financial plan and with your financial planner. And make sure that things that you don't understand, make sure you do a lot of good research on it. And again, asking a lot of different people and a lot of educated people goes a long ways. Maybe your accountant, maybe your lawyer, maybe your financial professional, or a few financial professionals, maybe somebody that's a little older than you, somebody that's a little younger than you. Get their thoughts on their investing behaviors and investing philosophies. It goes a long way in making sure you're making the right moves, especially here in May as we head into the fall.
Now, do you have any closing tips or tricks to remember?
No, I would just say you have to be balanced. A balanced approach to investing is very, very important, especially when it comes to your money and for the long term.
Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you for that information. You've given us quite a lot to think about. Neil Mardian, investment advisor with TD Wealth, has been my guest today. We'll see you all at 5 p.m.